Welcome back to Cryptogains for another video. I want to bring you a quick price update on the Bitcoin price chart, show you what I see. Is it possible that Bitcoin could shock everyone and do something entirely different to what everyone's hoping it's going to do? Let's check it out. This is not financial advice, so do your further research if you buy or sell. Take a look at this. I've got Bitcoin on the monthly time frame. I've got a powerful chart after this one as well. Monthly time frame using the Bitcoin index chart. I'm using the Williams 3 lines, but what I've done is I've taken the middle line out. If you've watched my last videos, you understand why I'm doing this. I find it more powerful and significant. You can see things more clearly. So with this Williams 3 lines, usually it looks like trend reversals and things like that, but take a look at this. You can see a clear pattern of what happened in the past. And let's actually look back. So last 2017-2018 cycle, this red line, because you've got a red line and a green line. Red line comes down whilst the bear market's happening, and as it starts to form this bull market, the red line starts to curve around and go back up. And notice how price, it bounces off this red line all through a bull cycle. Well, it didn't even touch the red line, it's just hovering above it. But you can see here, once the price action of a bear market comes down and starts to break above this red line, that's it. You've seen the bottom of the market. That's the bottoms of the structure right here. Prices come up. We've got like this little gap between the red line and the green line. That's sort of like showing that price momentum's kicking up. You see price action, which is the green and red candles, come above this green line, and that's it. You can see the price is just bullish, and that's the new trend reversal. So if you look here as well, 2018, something similar. So we saw the massive crash. Price action falls down. Look, you see the green candles and the red candles come down below the red line. The red line's coming down. You see this first cross here. Look, price action comes underneath. But look what happens. The red line starts to curve round. You see, this was our base here. And again, we've got this gap, just like what we had in 2014, 2015. 2015's bottom, there's a gap. Right before we start having a massive rally upwards, there's a gap. And you can see there's a gap here. Look, so we formed our bottom, just like what we did here. We formed our bottom, and then we saw this gap. We see the gap, and then price action goes up. And then, in this case, it held support on the green line. We saw the massive 19 event, and then it came above, stayed above the red line and started going parabolic. So these gaps are important, right? Because, it tells the story of a bull rally to come should we stay above these lines, especially the red line. Because if you take a look at where we are now, same thing again, it's repeating. It looks like we're seeing a similar structure. We see the massive rally, bear market happens, prices fall down, you see the first cross, red line comes down, starts to curve around, right? It's forming this gap, just like what it formed here, and just like what it formed, let me just get rid of this little advert, what it formed right here as well. But usually after this gap, red line comes up like this, and then price action starts to come up, right? Just like what we saw here, price action comes up. And so technically this should happen. We've never seen a situation in the whole of Bitcoin's entire history where price action falls below this red line. We've never seen that. So whilst everyone's thinking that price is going to fall down, even me, maybe something completely different can happen. I'm trying to find, where's my little brush tool? Here we go. So whilst everybody thinks, oh, we're going down to 20k or 18k or 12k right down here, we've never done that in any cycle. Let me just make this red. We've never done that. Delete it. Come again. Hold on. So, no, hold on. I'm getting there. We've never done that, and I just want to really make this clear that if we do this and come down like this, obviously not like that, but if we see red candles down, if we start to see red candles down like this, and then more red candles like this, and it starts to come down, we've never done that and broke below this red line here, right? Because you can see here, look, this is the red line coming up, it's bullish. Obviously we broke this red line here, but we hold support on the green line, right? We've never had it when there's this gap right here, this instance here, where price action is breaking below here. And let's just quickly take a look again over here. Look, so we've got this gap, the red line's coming up and the green line's coming down. Look at where the price of the crypto is going. It's going up. Bitcoin, it's not coming down here. So that's the first thing that I want to pay attention to, or I want you to pay attention to, because if it does that, then Bitcoin's doing something totally different to what we've done before. But I'm very optimistic about what could happen, and it really could shock a lot of people. Take a look at this, right? It looks like, and this is Bitcoin on the daily time frame, it looks like Bitcoin over the last sort of week or two has been forming a bottom formation. We've seen this before. We've seen this sort of thing play out before. And this yellow line, you know, the yellow price action, this is just like a ghost feed sort of, because, you know, I took it from where we recently just was down here. Look, this bottom formation right here. This was November 2022. All of this bottom formation. Let me zoom out so you can see clearly where this was. Look, right at the bottom of the markets. When we was at, people were screaming 12K back down there. Look, we saw the massive crash. Bang, right here. This is where we was. Right? So because we've seen something like this happen before, where at this point everybody was screaming that we're going lower. Remember? People were thinking we're going to 12, 10, you know, 9K and everything else, especially 10K, 12, 10K down here. We didn't. We reversed and went straight back up. We held support in this relative area. So all I've done is, just to show you what I've done with this, right, is I took my ghost feed. Is it the ghost feed or the bars? One of them. So you click on this. No, which one is it? You click on, no, not that. Let me find it. I want to show you. Here we go. This one here. You click on this because like, you can change it to bars pattern, right? I clicked on that and I went like this. I took a line like this just from the areas of where we are like this. And all I've done is I've dragged it across, right? So that's how you get that up. So when you drag it across, just like this, look, you can shrink it, take the corners and move it inwards and outwards to make it look similar, right? And you can see how similar this is. Battery's dying. I had to put it on charge. So this is what I'm looking at now. I'm starting to think, will Bitcoin shock a lot of people? Black screen, my bad, because my battery's dying. Will it shock a lot of people? And will we start to see something similar? You know, we see the massive price sell-off like this, and then it starts to hold support. You see that little price action up, it falls back down. You see, it looks very similar. So if that's the case, then Bitcoin's forming another bottom formation midway through a bull cycle, which is really weird. So, you know, this could come next. We might see Bitcoin reverse and shock a lot of people that's thinking it's going to go lower. I can't 100% confirm this. I'm just trying to show you instances of what's happened in the past and what, you know, where it looks familiar. But you can see it, right? You can see how these things look similar. You see a price moving up and then it falls back down, and then it consolidates, and then it looks like it starts to reverse back up. If that happens, there's going to be a lot of liquidations, millions and billions of dollars in liquidations, because everybody's going to be short in the market thinking price is going to go low and crash. Everyone's going to lose a lot of money, apart from the smart money, of course, that catches this reverse trend. Should this play out? And if it does, then, you know, we could see Bitcoin just start to reverse and come up to, like, you know, $39,000, $40,000. So I just wanted to share that with you. If it was helpful, drop that like, give me a subscribe. Maybe there's still hope. Become a Patreon. The link is in my info section. Click it, come over. Do I have it? I don't think I haven't got my I usually have like the little links and stuff. Click on the link in the info section. Sorry, I usually have like my little tier thing. You can see the different tiers. I've also got a CEO tier which does super alerts. You get access to the VIP Telegram group. I'm just trying to guide you on your journey, show you things that can help you on your journey, clean analysis, things like that. If you need this help, come over to the Patreons. You can see lots of different posts that can guide you on your journey. Guys, thank you for watching. Where's that thing gone? I'm going to get it back because it looks so similar. Where is it? No, it's here. Hold on. I'm going to get it. Here. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.